Hi there, December 8th, 2012. We got our first snowfall last night. As you can see in the distance, it's about 20 degrees out, about a 5-mile-an-hour wind, and I just put the propane torch into the smoker, and we're going to do some spare ribs trimmed to St. Louis cut today. I'll try to give you a tutorial as I go. And here's what we're starting with. This is one of the 3 racks that came cryovac in a pack. Spare rib. Now what I'm going to do is trim the fat and the top cartilage off and then pull the membrane. Here we got the ribs cut down to St. Louis cut, all seasoned. I like just to use a dry rub. Serve sauce on the side when I'm done. I know some people like to put a glaze on. I've been liking just the flavors of the spices just dry, and then like I said, people want to put sauce on, they sure can on the side. These will last about an hour, room temperature. I like to get them warmed up a little bit. They seem to take smoke better and much better flavor. On to the next step. Okay, the smoker's up to temperature. I like to go about 255 for ribs. It's been there 45 minutes to an hour now, and the ribs are still about 20 minutes to 30 minutes from going on. So I just placed my wood in the ash pan. I'm using oak today to go with the ribs, and as the hot embers fall down on top of the oak, I'll be getting some smoke. Talk to you soon. Okay, the ribs just went on. I got about 4.5 hours before I even look at them again. As you can tell, they really don't fill up this stump stretch much, but I've had as high as 25 racks in this smoker with 2 additional grates laying flat. So as you can see, 3 racks don't really fill it up much. So we'll see you guys in a little over 4 hours. Okay, you can see got some nice smoke coming out of the stack. And the ribs have only been on about an hour, so I got some time yet before I even have to look at them. Thermometer right at 255. This is a Stumps model stretch that I bought out of Centerville, Georgia. And it's been a great unit. Heavy insulated, can use it any time of the year. Wind doesn't affect it, cold doesn't affect it. Affects the operator more than it does the smoker. This is my barbecue guru, DigiQ. What it is, it's a 10 cubic feet per minute fan that supplies air into the fire chamber, and it is run through a little tiny computer here I got covered up with plastic so it doesn't get wet. And I don't know if you can see it, but I've got it set for 255. What it does, there's a probe that goes inside the cook chamber, tells the temperature of the cook chamber. If it's cold, it'll send power to the fan, so the fan will put air in it, make it hotter. This up here is the fuel source, the lid. There's a charcoal chute that goes down this whole entire end. Not quite 1 bag of charcoal can fit, and I've cooked up to 17 hours on just 1 fill. As the charcoal comes down, it sits on a grate and burns on top. It's kind of hard to see the smoke. Underneath is the wood that I put in there earlier. So, real simple design. It can be run without electronics by just adjusting the ball valve, and that adjusts how much air comes in. Like I said, this unit is made to run without power, just off itself, but I like the recovery time and set it and forget it with the Guru. This battery pack is what I'm operating that Guru on. Just off a 12-volt cigarette lighter, and that runs the fan and everything else. So, like I said, I had time, so I'll give you a quick update. There's the weight cables going into the cook chamber. This probe here is actually a meat probe where I can set it in if I had a roast or a brisket. And my DigiQ would actually read the meat temperature also. So great unit. It's almost like cheating. So we'll see you in a few hours and the ribs are ready to come out. Okay, we're back. It's just over 4 hours, and you can see the temperature around 255. Let's open this up and see what we got. Oh yeah, that's what we're looking for. We're going to take these off. I'm going to foil them and put them back on for 30 to 45 minutes. Okay, I got the ribs in. Sprinkle a little brown sugar on them. Now we're going to wrap them tight in aluminum foil and put them back on the smoker to finish them. When they're done, it should give the bite through with a slight tug to release it from the bone, and should be some pretty good eating. Okay, here we have the finished product after being on the smoker at 255 degrees for about 5 hours. You can see the juiciness, the smoke ring a little bit, and how well the bone's cleaned up. Thanks for watching.